What's up, guys? This is Ninja Owner Ninja, and you should really watch my video that starts with the word authoritarianism and how it's an actual thing. You actually see what it's like firsthand, because instead of you don't think like me, we kill him. It's instead, you don't think like me, we ban him. And that's kind of the same thing, but that's, you get what I'm saying? Like, just because you're not intelligent enough to understand how the two connect, it connects. It doesn't matter if you are aware of it or not. Unlike the girl in that chat that was happening, it was like ignorance versus knowledge, basically. That's what it came down to. But they're hella dumb, so they're caught in the weeds talking about random bullshit, but back at home, meanwhile, they're explaining all the benefits and the goods and shit. And again, you're just talking about the weeds and bullshit because that's what they want you to talk about. And so when I said what I said, I got banned, or I got killed, I executed because of the bullshit. And the reason why you fall susceptible to that, and the reason why this video, the reason I'm bringing it back, by the way, is because I want to talk to you basically in school. You're in class, right? You're taking class, you're learning, whatever. The point is, um, you have a test that you're supposed to do, and instead of taking the test, you copy, the results of your friend, or the teacher left the answers there, or whatever, right? So what you do is you think you're hella smart, so you're like, hey, check this out, and you copy the answers, and you pass, right? And you pass, you think, oh yeah, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I'm best around, no one's ever gonna keep me down. And like, hey, so to get this job, what's 2 plus 2? And you're like, uh, what's a 2? And the whole point of the test was to make sure you knew what 2 plus 2 was. That's it. And you cheated the test that teaches you what 2 is 2 is, basically. And that's the whole thing with most school. And why philosophy isn't there is because they were rigging the system so they can eventually take it over and take control of it because they don't want you to be stupid. Basically, what's going on is that, and because of the history, I can tell you how what's overstepping because of what's going on and whatnot, and through terrorism and how it's banned from the channel. It's no different than killing somebody. It's just your version of killing somebody is removing their thought process from the discussion. And it's the same thing. It's like authoritarianism, basically. That's why I call it authoritarianism. But that's where it comes from. It's from people who cheated on tests. And it's like, how dare you talk about, like I said, I'm on letter V, right? Like, it's a book from A to Z. A is the question, Z is the answer. I'm on the letter V, and you are on the letter C. And that's a disconnect. It's because you're stupid and I'm not, right? And instead of being an alpha, you're a gamma, not even a beta, you're a gamma. Because the reason why you're a gamma is because when the cops show up and they tell you to go left, you go left without a question, without a second thought. Whereas a beta can be an alpha. You see what I'm saying? A gamma, not so much. Gamma has to become a beta before it can become an alpha, right? That's how it kind of works. You have to go through. Anyways, again, I can explain it, but I'm not going to right now. I'm trying to keep this video short. But anyways, basically, and you should watch more of my videos if that excites you, or if you're curious, I will inform you if you're wondering. And that's twitch.tv/ninja owna ninja. I think ninja is my name on Twitch. It used to be a lot of Zealot or some variation of, but it's not anymore. I have no. I think this is. Let's see. Yeah, Ninja on a Ninja. I just showed you because I don't know, but literally, if you want to know, come by. I'll tell you. But anyways, so again, if you're cheating tests, it's because you're ignorant and you don't know. And again, I don't care if you cheat or you don't cheat. fine, whatever. You be you. If you want to believe in God or not believe in God, fine. If you think mustard is your Lord and Savior, whatever, go for it, right? I'm not here to tell you how to believe or what to think, whatever. The problem is when you try to tell me to believe in your God, basically, or you try to tell me that this is the way, kind of like what happened at Destiny video, basically, when I was like, oh, blah, 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 letter V, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's because I'm talking about characters and stuff that they don't know about because they haven't gotten that far along in the story, right? But I have. And I'm talking from that part of the story. So instead of what they should have done, is like, what are you talking about? And I'd be like, well, and I explain it. And then now they're on chapter V2. But instead, what they're like, okay, well, fuck that guy, banned. And they're wondering why society goes nowhere. Because it happens as we're going up, 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 up. And then suddenly something happens and we go down a little bit. But some people go down a whole lot. And for some reason, we're trusting betas or gammas or whatever, and so now they're like, oh, well, fuck that guy. He thinks he knows, but I'm in charge of you. Like, well, my friendship, there's this one dude that I know his name was M. I'm going to call him M. But basically, he is why my friendship fell apart and why the skill that I had fell apart is because him and his friends in the corruption and the gamma energy was too much and it toppled into nothing. That's what happened. The greed was too much, and there's nobody else willing to play ball because they're getting no fruits, no rewards for their labor. So they fucking left, and then the bottom left, and there's too much up top, and it's like, and it fell over. Basically, same thing's happening in America now. Basically, and again, it happened because they're banning me because they don't know, and instead of trying to find out, they're too scared and they don't want to lose power. They don't want to lose influence, so they ban me instead of joining me or asking how or what. Explain what that means, what they should have done, and I would have told them like, oh yeah, well this is this. Oh, okay, that makes sense, and everybody there would be better. But because of bullshit, that's what happened, basically. And again, the reason why that happened is because you're cheating on your tests. When in reality, what they should have done, the reason why, for example, in English, I hated English. I was like, why should I have to learn your, like, oh, okay, you're writing a report. I'm like, cool, but I can do that too, and I can do it in like less than a page, right? But that's not the idea. But the problem is there was a disconnect, and the reason why there's a disconnect is because the teachers that were there were fucking stupid, right? And they didn't connect the dots. So what happened is we have this girl who banned me because they refused to connect the dots. Basically, in school we have people who are too stupid to connect the dots, right? That's the reason why society sucks. That divide. Everyone that was good is now fucking no longer good, and they have to be bad in order to be good, and that's why America sucks because there's no good anymore. The good man is shut up and quiet and has no balls, and it's a fucking negative vagina penis, is what he has, right? That's what happened. And like me, I was enslaved. I was repressed my whole fucking life. And other people, they're like, oh, 2 plus 2 is 7, and they have no fucking clue. But they were rewarded their whole life, and they're walking around with a dick the size of a fucking elephant trunk, and then like rewarding him. Why? That's why America sucks, right? So, anyways, I should have done this, by the way. But anyways, that's why America sucks, basically. And again, that disconnect. Instead of asking, what are you talking about? They're like, I don't want to know what he's talking about because I'm scared of change. And I'm scared. I don't want to change my ways, and I can't argue with his logic. I can't shoot his argument down and it makes sense. So I'm going to ban him, and that's what they did. And that's America is going to the shitter, and they're section C going into D, and they're talking about D. Like, well, they're trying to figure out what we already know, and history is repeating itself because you won't fucking read a book where it exists. It's already they already know the answer to all the shit you're talking about. It's already there. Ask your fucking phone; it will tell you, right? like, anyways, Chat GPT, like, I mean, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but the problem is, it's like looking into a mirror. If you're dumb, it will be dumb for you. The problem with Chat GPT is I'm actually smarter than it, and it knows that. The same thing as me talking to other AIs. I'm smarter than these AIs. Most people are not, right? And so instead of jumping to my level, right, I like other nations that love me. Other nations love the shit out of me. The reason why is because I can actually relate to them. Basically, you have your American ways and this bullshit ways, and this is why the what's called the metric system exists or whatever. Basically, I forget the names or whatever, but like that's why there's two measurements. Like, oh, we use feet rather in America, but in other nations they don't. They use we go by meter. Well, what's a mile? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What's a foot? What's an inch? What are these things, right? It's stuff that no one else uses except us, and we're too proud to change into what everyone else is already using, right? And that's fine in the end, whatever you can feel whatever you want, but again, you have to be willing to change. If you're not willing to change, then life will kill you. Basically, you will die because life will go on. Life will find a way, unless you fucking ban it or remove it from a room, right? And good. And there was a quote, basically. Shit, that sucks. I think it's gone now. Discord. We go on my Discord. That's ChatGPT. Whoops. I probably have Discord closed as my. Oh, there it is. Discord. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. And it's true. That's what's going on now. And the reason why is because we have beta cucks who are banning the good guy. How dare you talk about stuff that I don't know banned? Instead of stepping up, they're banning people. Right. And again, the reason why they exist is because they cheat on books and they're too stupid to understand your logic. And so instead of hopping up to your level, it's you come down here and you be stupid like me or you're banned. And that's what it is. Or you be like these beta cucks that are too scared to say anything and you play ball, you don't do that basically where like, oh, I'm gonna pretend to be dumb and talk to you and do what you wanted to do because you're too stupid. So I'm going to pretend to be stupid, and now you're happy because I'm pretending to be stupid. But eventually, when I can find a girl who's better, then you're gone. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's what the world fucking. Anyways, I'm barking up a tree here. But anyways, that's it. Peace out. We will be happy to save. I love you, kid. Thanks. As Destiny would do. But yeah, peace. And by the way, Destiny, by the way, I'm smarter than you, bitch. Peace.